So we can call it Chiefs 9. There are still 8.5s left on the board. Total 52.5, 53. We're not sure about weather in this game, and Kansas City could also be a factor. Your handicap of the first game coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, so very interesting game altogether. In terms of your first question about the bye week and how it's impacting these teams, I think it's reflected in market. I don't think it's reflected in the heads of a lot of people. And when I say that, we just saw Jacksonville with a very impressive comeback win. We just saw the Giants with a very impressive win against the Vikings. I think people forget how good the Chiefs and how good the Eagles are, which we'll talk about as well. But overall, I don't see this as a good matchup for Jacksonville. And this is coming from someone who bet the Jags in the first meeting between these two teams. Mahomes spent more time in a clean pocket in that game than Jim Irsay spent in the McDaniels family bathroom, basically. Like, it was, he just had whatever he wanted over and over and over and over. And the Jags had a +3 turnover margin in that game, and they stole a possession on an onside kick to start the game, and they still lost by 10 points. And part of the problem for the Jags is that they're dead last in DVOA against opposing tight ends this year, which is a very big problem against Travis Kelce. They are very horrible in defending the screen game against opposing running backs. 4th most explosive plays to opposing running backs in the screen game. And guess what? Jerick McKinnon's a big part of this offense now. Jacksonville's defense is wildly overrated by playing some bad teams down the stretch. The Titans twice, the Texans, the Ravens offense, the Jets. Anytime they played a competent offense, Chargers, Cowboys, Lions, those teams dropped 30 on them. I think the Chiefs are going to score a lot in this game. The one way I would attack it, and I don't know if there's signal to this or if it's just noise, but Jacksonville had a -11 point differential before halftime this year. They were +65 in the second half, which was 4th best in the entire league. I could see the Chiefs blowing the doors off of them very early, very similar to the way the Chargers did last week. The first half spread is -5.5, -6 in some spots. I'd rather pay the 15 cents for -5.5. But that's the way I will probably bet this, and I haven't bet it yet. But Chiefs first half for me is the look in this game.